Good afternoon, you gorgeous bunch. I've been watching your chat. Carol Ann's cooking, making everyone jealous when all I've had for my dinner and my breakfast is a Kit Kat. Can we not talk about food, please? It's just not good enough. How are you all? Are we all okay? Are you still smiling about tomorrow? So tomorrow is my brand new launch over on Ideal World at 12 o'clock. You need to be there. If you're not coming, going to fall out with you all. So welcome to the channel, everyone. My name is Toni Darroch and this is the How to Craft Network, where you can come and get some creative inspiration, or equally just come and have a chat with your friends and just share the love of craft. So if you like the channel, you love what we do, make sure you give us a thumbs up, give us some hearts, some likes, some shares. As always, we always do a ton of giveaways on our Monday night lives as well. So it's just a lovely creative place to be. And if you are in our app, that is awesome too. Thank you for joining the crafty community. So for those of you that don't know who I am, my name is Toni and this is Stamps by Me, How to Craft Network, home of Stamps by Me. And we just love to be creative or give offers. And today is an offer day. Now today is Tuesday. It is normally a Wednesday when we do our deal hunters. However, tomorrow is a very special day. Most of you will know about it, but we are launching our brand on a brand new shopping channel tomorrow, Ideal World, Sky 668, Virgin 51. So have a look at the channels, make sure you get ahead. And I do know that they are offering £5 off your first order as well, if you want to register with them as well. So they have put an incentive on there. I'm doing a free gift with purchase also, so it's going to be a great day tomorrow. And so Deal Hunters has come forward to today, which is Tuesday. I haven't decided what day I'm going to move Deal Hunters to, but if you are a subscriber to our newsletter, or if you are watching on a daily basis, you will be informed accordingly. Let's have a look. Question. Can Tim send me a link? Jan Robbins, can Tim send me a link to the December workshop? Can't find it in my emails. He'll sort it for you, Jan, or I'll sort it, one or the other. Of course, darling. So sausage rolls are being made. Scones are being made as we speak. So I'm very jealous. It's cold again, isn't it, guys? It's cold. Woo, that blooming wind has got a right chill. But I'm going to do this show. Then I'm going to go and get my car cleaned because it looks like it hasn't seen a wash for a month. Get my car cleaned, and then I'm going to travel down to London and get there, hopefully not get caught in traffic. We'll see how it goes. So let's have a look at the first items in the show. If you can share, if you are brand new, let us know where you are in the world. What's the weather like? What have you had for your lunch? What have you had for your breakfast? What time did you go to bed? I'm only joking. I'm not that nosy, but I do like to know what the weather's like at the very least. So let's have a look at the first item on the counter now. It's all relatively simple items today, but at great prices. So if you are watching from home, you can shop ahead, put the items in your basket. I do know that when these items have gone, they have gone. So, you know, check out your baskets as you go. And if you check out now and you want to add something later, of course you can do that. You can keep adding to your previous order until that first order has left the building. We cannot give free postage on items that have left the building, and they just get sent when they get sent. Sometimes when we're behind, you all get the opportunity to keep topping up those baskets, but sometimes we are on form as well. So please don't email in saying, oh, I was hoping my order wouldn't be dispatched. I mean, who does that, right? I was hoping my order wouldn't be dispatched because I'm looking at the shows for Friday. You can't win, can you? I guess. It is what it is. So let's have a look at the first item on the counter here. So we have My Sunshine, which is Imala. I can tell you that we only have 58 of these, and there's 61 people got it in their basket. So 58 of these, My Sunshine. So this is that super duper large stamp. Check out the price, guys. We haven't even gone down to a tenner, we've gone to 7. I've put some super cool prices in for you today to let you all know that I love you all. Only today, though. I love you today, not tomorrow. I'm on form today. Anyway, My Sunshine A5 stamp set. Look at this. So if you want to decoupage the hat and make a hat look 3D, the bow, colour a hair, stamp it if you want to just in black on a white card, and colour her jumper in a pretty pink. Just a beautiful summer stamp, and summer is coming up. And a kind heart A kind heart, a fierce mind, brave spirit. Enjoy, thank you. You are my sunshine. Super duper price. £7. £7. Oh, what? It's gone from 61 to 153. I've just told you I only have 58, guys. I only have 58. I know that a lot of you pop them in your baskets and wait though, so that's absolutely fine. So item number for this one, 291123 golf. £7. £7. Next item on the counter. So this is Avogo. Another cheeky steal, right? So it's a collection, or it's a combo of two from Avogo. It is that incredible sort of like landscape design. Although it's Avogo, it doesn't have to be used with Avogo. It is sort of like those rolling hills. So if you have any cute critters, it's got the sunshine, it's got the clouds. You can separate them if you want to. You could do like a harvest scene set if you want to for the autumn. Whenever, it could be used for all types of year. If you take some watercolour and put some red dots in one of those fields, it would look like a field of poppies as well. So just think outside the box, because it's got rolling hills doesn't mean it can't be poppies. It could be lavender. It could be the harvest months if you wanted to. You could even paint some sprouts in there if you wanted to. Of course you could. So it's the A5. It's the A5 stamp, and it's also the stencil. So you get both. So you can see there the stencil is the focus. So that's your main image. So £10 and you get both. So the stamp is normally £18 and the stencil is normal £7.99. You get both for a tenner. How cool is that? The stencil is brilliant as well to create abstract backgrounds, and it fills the backgrounds if you just use the no line ink pad as well. So it's not a choice of, if you purchase this stencil, Becky will put this one in your order too. You don't have to go hunting on the website, we do it for you. So item number for this one, 220223 Bravo, and you get both in there for £10. Some of you are at discounts as well. Some of you do have the discounts. We're only in March, but you do have the discount. So you put them in the basket. If you're happy with the price, then of course you can check those items out. So the next item on the counter is literally, what does it say on it? I knew it. We've got 14 of this left, 14, and it's a tenner. Now, literally, I paid nearly double that to get these in, £10. So what do you get in this? I'm telling you now, this is the last. Becky's written the numbers on here for me to tell me exactly so we do not oversell. So we have 14 of this left. You can actually see it on my sticker, look. 270123 Charlie, said it, 14. Let's have a look inside. So with this particular one, you get a whole bunch. And we did a full bunch of these types of designs, and this is the only one left, okay? So what do you get? You get the layering stencil system that makes the exquisite rose frame on there. So you can see the orange roses, the green leaves. The layering stencil system gives you that. You do not have to colour it. You do not have to paint it. The stencils give you that lovely rose embellishment effect. Then you get the gown, the lady in the gown, and you get the front and the back, so she can be walking away from the frame or walking towards the frame. And then you get the dies as well. So the inner and the exterior of the frame, and you also get an exterior die to create shaped cards also. Absolutely beautiful. These were one of our favourite collections. The very fact that you've got the gown, she's walking toward the frame, and if you've got a mirror die or something like that, you can do it as if she's looking in the mirror too. Tenner. £10, okay. 91 I've in basket. You're going to be fighting over that. It's probably going to sell out before I get to London. Item number for that one is normally £40, okay. 270123 Charlie for that one. Let's have a look. Everybody's saying hello to everyone. Make sure you share my shows, guys. I've got my coffee ready for the road. So exciting. So exciting. Now, the next item on the counter is one of our lovely sort of like floral balconies. Now, these are great for background fillers and things like that, guys. So when you've got your iconic girls from Imala and things like that, then this is going to be a great background filler. Again, it's not even reduced to a tenner. It's reduced to £8. Let me show you. It looks very dark on the stamp here, but it is a beautiful stamp. It has the floral detail around the window. It has the balcony, the flowers cascading down. This is one of the best Imala stamps for watercolouring. So all you do is wet the whole image with a stamp the image in a waterproof ink pad, wet it all, and then just drop spots of colour over the arch of the window and down on the balcony, and you mimic like lavender or little daisies and things like that in and around. Just a beautiful, beautiful stamp. And as you all know, I don't keep all of the Imala stamps because some of them are just not for me. Like the animal ones are just something that I wouldn't use unless my son says, Mum, can I have that one? But anything like this that tells a story and that can be utilised across board with lots of different crafts, so it could be sympathy, birthday, I just love. And the very fact that I can look fantastic as a watercolourist with that is amazing. So this one's £8. So item number is 250423 Bravo. I don't know why we've got a whole bunch of 11 numbers on there, but I'm giving you the number 250423 Bravo. Time to grow. 147 of you have that in your basket, and we do. Oh, that's the barcode. So we've got enough of those for you all. 156. Crikey. Going up. Beautiful. Probably be the pick, mind you. You pick what you want. You pick what you want. So next item on the counter, embossing folders. So you get 2 embossing folders. So these are the wonderful ones that came with the magazine. So you get the thank you embossed, the happy birthday, one's in a circle and one's in a star. And if you don't like the sort of artistic bottom on there, you can put flowers around the bottom and just have the white thank you embossed onto a card. It is totally your call. Now, these are A2 embossing folders, so slightly smaller than your 5x7s, circle icon and star icon. And this one is £5 for both, and they're normally £10 each. So £2.50 each for 2 beautiful embossing folders. So if you are crafting on a budget, or you do craft for a community or classes, you could get 2 of these and have them divvied up around the class, and you're not got those big queues when you do your classes. So item number for this one is 251022 Charlie. You get both. It's not a choice of both. Okay, brilliant, right? So the next item on the counter is a cute little deal. I have a code. I don't know how many of these ones we've got. I think we've got a lot of pens though. So this one is a cute little bundle. So if you love our luxury ballpoint black pens, this is a nice opportunity to top up on the pen. Just heavyweight, click technology at the top so the lids don't come off. Just really, really cool pens. They write beautifully. You've seen how many people have asked me for refills. I'm not in a stage or in a position to do refills yet, but for this price, you might want to get double up on the pen. Have one in your handbag and have one in your car or something like that. They're all over in my house, I have to say. So this one is, normally I think the pens are £10.99. I've reduced it to £8. If you buy the pen, I will send you these lovely paper collections below, butterfly florals, which have got some sentiments in the pack. And then you have butterfly florals papers with those cute roses and the lovely teal undertone on there. So you get it all of it for £8. And the code for that is 260522 Bravo Alpha. Nice deals, right? You're loving the deals. Fab scenery maker. Love your pen, says Michaela. I do too. That's why we've never changed. Right, moving down the counter, I have quite a nice little bundle here. I don't think we've seen the die from Dotted Design as an individual, but you get both, okay? It's not a choice, you get both. So you have the large die that cuts the card shape and puts the star detail around. This is wonderful, by the way, and it's such a deal. You can see that there. So the star at the bottom, and it's got a score line down the centre, so when you fold it closed, you have a star-framed shaped card, which is awesome, right? These are about £15.99 each normally. I'm just moving across. Or £17.99 individually. And it's reduced to, sorry, I keep having to go across, £10. So £10, but also in the collection for the £10 is our wonderful Invisible Ink floral paper collection. So you get both for a tenner. Let me just show you the paper. So basically, on the back here is when you add the colour to the design. We haven't done any of these for a while. I really need to get back on these because these absolutely flew when we launched them. So basically, you have your floral designs that are printed in a grayscale effect, and then you just add colour on top And the shading underneath comes through the watercolour and makes you look like an artist. So let me show you them as a grayscale. So it looks like this. And you just add watercolour on top and you end up with something that looks like this. You can choose your own colours. These are as an example on the black back here. See what I mean? So let's just show you another one. So, excuse me. Don't want to crease them. This could be one that's going to be sent to a customer. So you have the birds here. And then you mimic the colour that's on the back. You paint the yellow in, the grey, the green, whatever you want, robins, whatever you want to. And the shading will push through, giving you instant dimension on those watercolour designs. And they look beautiful framed. And yes, you can say you watercoloured it because you absolutely did. So for both, for £10, you get absolutely both of those. These are £16.99. The Invisible Ink paper collections as well. So you get both for £10. Item number 210722I. Nice, hey? That is a gorgeous pad, says Connor. It is wonderful. You just have to add the watercolour on top and you are good to go. Next item on the counter. I love it when you love the deals. I love it. Obviously, I can't do them all at super duper 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 deals, but having the variation on the counter to tick all of the different customers' boxes, because some of you love embossing folders and wait for the sales. Some of you love the stamps. Well, we all follow iMarla. You all collect iMarla. But it's nice to get some cute little bundles. And particularly, like I said before, if you are a crafty group or have friends that craft, this isn't going to break the bank. So sort of like Deal Hunters, it's an opportunity to do craft on a super duper budget, okay? So the next item on the counter is 2 embossing folders. I'll just move my trolley so I can get in here and show you. So we've got 2 embossing folders here. So we have the white rose and we have the feather. There we go, look at those. So these are both A2. You know our embossing folders, you know they're cool. I see the feather used a lot for sympathy cards. Now, normally they're £9.99 each. You get both for £7 today. Absolutely amazing. Just beautiful, beautiful embossing folders. Great opportunity to get those steals. Item number for this one, for both, 310822. Bravo, £7 today. Now, if you've got your discounts, like £6, right? Next item on the counter. Now, these are back in stock. This is the only brush that I reordered, and it's the watercolour ones. Brilliant for those watercolour pads. But if you are getting into a bit of painting and don't want to spend £100 a brush, or don't want to spend the £4 a brush and have something that's terrible, this is sort of like your mid-luxury watercolour brush, which you see me use all the time. We do not need the super sable hair watercolour brushes. I watercolour at home. That's my sort of like pastime at home. And these are the brushes that I've used for nearly 3 years. They never let me down. They hold a ton of water. They come in this cute carry case. Now, this one is the one that's back in stock. I only ordered 100. So if you are wanting a watercolour brush, the standard watercolour brush, then we have 4 sizes in here. It comes in this cute carry case, which you've seen on my desk a lot. And then you can stand it proud on your desk and paint. If you want to, you get 4 in here. Now normally, I put them on at £30 normally. I've knocked a tenner off today. So these will not be staying at £10. And let me tell you, I haven't loaded all the stock in this sale because I need them to be on my website all the time. So I think I load 40. I've loaded 40 at £20. The 60 are going back on my website at £29.99. So I know a lot of you watch Mighty Mondays, a lot of you asking me to do a bit of painting, leaves, etc., watercolouring. If you don't have a decent brush, £20 is not going to break the bank to have this quality brush. I'm standing on hard with these brushes because the quality is just second to none. And if you are wanting to watercolour and don't have a great brush, for £20, the investment is there. You don't need to go out and buy another one. It's there, you're done, put them away. Jane says my go-to brushes, bless her. Yeah, mine too. They're just wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. And I wouldn't change them because they work. And I'm not going to mend something that's not broken. Right, next item on the counter is a lamination stamp, and it's the lady with the flowers in her hair. I think we've had this in the sale a couple of times now. We are down to the last bits, and I think the lowest we've had it at is a £10. It's now £8. But if you buy the lamination lady, so the stamp of the lady's head and the flowers, watercolour with the solid stamp here, you ink it up with colour, spray it with water and stamp it in her hair, and it looks like you've watercoloured the bouquet in her hair. If you buy this today for £8, you'll be sent a whole bunch of goodness. So you'll get the stamp and a whole bunch of little mini stamps as well. So a cake, a perfume bottle. Now, you might have these in the Quatre D. This is just the stamp. You're not getting all the Quatre D. This is just the stamp. These are the extras that we had. So the cake, the perfume bottle, cotton pines, and then sweet like honey. So you're going to get 4 extra stamp sets for £8 when you buy your, so it's your day. Okay, that is another absolute steal. £8. She's a real beauty. Yeah, we love her. We love the flowers in the hair. We've done a few different styles of those, haven't we? So item number for that one is 230523 Charlie. Moving on. Now, the next one in the show, and the reason I've put this one in is not because I need to get rid of it, because I don't put everything in the show that there's just a few handful left of. I've put this in the show because I really want you all to try the Slimline version of our embossing folders. So this is a great opportunity to do so. I know lots of you have this. This is a belting 3D embossing folder. It has the chamfered edge. Just add some colour, run it through, and you are done. Okay, I didn't need to put this in the show, but I want you to try our Slimline embossing folders. So if you haven't got one of ours, try this today. It won't be less ever. It won't ever be less than £7. Because I have to make a little bit of money, even if it is only 70p. 300524 Alpha, and that is your pretty peonies. But if you buy this as well, I'm going to pop in a little textured pad as well, so you can play around with paper in your embossing folders too. So you get it all for £7. So make sure you check that one out. Item number for that one is 300524I. I have both brushes. They are amazing. Love this set. It's gorgeous. On it. I thought so. As long as it's Toni, that's there, I'm happy. Oh. That's a steal. Right. I have to do a whole bunch of stock as well. We've got tons of as well, because you won't believe the emails I get. They're not unkind, but it spells it out to me that people have to work. I'm like, I'm really sorry. I cannot predict, but here we are. So the next item on the counter is another wonderful Avogo bundle. Now, the other one was the abstracty stencil. This is a little bit similar, but a little bit different in the same sense. So with this one, you actually get like a jungly type style background, or you could do it as a lake, a river down the front. If you've got the critters like the monkeys and the rabbits and the squirrels and things like that, you can of course build that into these. And I love the size of these because you can just use the tree. Oh, sorry. You could just stamp the tree, just the tree, and have a sympathy card. So I always look at designs above and beyond what they're actually created for. Could ditch the palm tree if you wanted to, but if you do have a summer sun tropical feel, then of course you could just use the right-hand side of the stamp as well. So if you buy the stamp from £17.99 to £8, the stencil comes with as well. So you get both for £8 today. Okay, this is probably going to go as well because we don't have a ton of this Avogo. Sell-out risk. Simon's got some new launches coming for you all, which are going to be hopefully going to Ideal World as well. So you're super exciting. So item number for this one, 301120. Delta, £8 for that one. Now moving down the counter. Now this one, there's a little story. I went to put this in the sale and it wasn't even all loaded on. I was like, have we not launched this? And they're like, I'm not sure. And then I looked and I'd put it in a bundle for a mega deal, monthly mega deal. So here you go. Deal or a steal. Call it what you wish. Deal Hunters show, I guess. So this is your shades of blue. So it is the paper pad that gives you the sparkle effect, but there's no plastic used. It's an illusion. So you have shades of blue and you have shades of pink for a tenner. Now, they're normally £14.99 each. You get both for £10. They are wonderful. If you haven't got those, that is a deal today. Item number 061223 Bravo. And let me just tell you, 7 designs, 21 pages, 200 GSM, and they are 8x8 in size. Now, next one. We're going fast, actually. I'll have a slurp of my coffee and slow down. I look a bit orange today. I put a bit of fake tan on so I don't look like I'm pale on TV, and now I'm feeling like I look like Oompa Loompa. Fitting well, won't I? Anyway, I'll get a good old wash tonight, scrub it back. I'll be glowing tomorrow, guys, absolutely glowing. Glowing and shaking. Oh, what am I like? Next item on the counter, another amazing bundle. Now, Carter, top up on your Carter. Get topped up, guys. But if you buy Monster, which is normally 20 quid, by the way, I'll put your Carter in for free. So the Monster die creates the window. You could put the eyes on, the teeth in. You could put a family photo in. The arms stand proud, so it looks like it can hold something. It could hold a chocolate bar. It gives a shaped card as well. It's 5x7 in size. Halloween, Christmas, jumpers, anything you want to. It's a great, great die. 5x7 graffiti Monster. And you get both. And Carter are traditional watercolour Carter cardstock A5. So you get both. That is a saving. I think that's the best saving of the show. 220223 Foxtrot for both. £10 today. Woohoo! Love this cardstock. Now, let's just move this out of here because that is my basket builder. We'll just pop that there. So moving down. So I always try and give you an opportunity to stock up on card blanks. It's not often I can do it because the weight is just crazy. I haven't put any extra postage on this, and I should have done actually, but hey-ho, it is what it is. So this one's fuchsia, and this is your 25 card blanks and envelopes. Now, most of you, I don't see many of you not using these coloured card blanks because you can't get them anywhere else. They're coloured inside, they're coloured on the exterior, and the envelopes, you can't see through them. They've got the traditional flap as well. Normally $14.99 for 25 card blanks. I've knocked £5 off today. So if you love the fuchsia, this will be on for 1 week until the next deal hunters. So top up on your card blanks whilst they are £5 off. Item number 240323I. Now these ones are 6x8, and the reason they're 6x8, I get asked this question quite a lot. We only make 5x7 cards. Yes, we do. However, when you buy my papers, they're 5x7. I do not want you cutting my papers. Get that 5x7 straight onto this 6x8 card. Do not cut into the paper. If you cut any of the design away, I'm like, oh, I start having a wobble. So I made the cards a little bit bigger so you don't have to cut your pretty bumper packs that we do incredibly well. But equally, you can cut the card. You can cut a little inch off, ½ inch each side if you want to make them small like card blanks, but we don't cut into our nice paper, right? That's why I did that. So there's your answer to that one. Now, the next item I'm going to tell you about is our basket builder, and we always try and give you something cheap or something that's going to maybe see you through your craft. I love to put together little bundles as well, if you are crafting with friends, or you can separate it, get it super cheap, and then share with your friends too. So Michaela loves the card blanks. She does, bless her. I miss you, Michaela. I miss everyone, actually. I'll soon see you all again. So we have our amazing Imala Just Married. It's the car. Let's move this out of the way. Now, although it says just married, it could be past your driving test. It could be retirement. It could be moving to a new house, moving to a new location. It could be anything. So it's this cute car here with the floral bouquet with those lovely sentiments in there as well. So normally this is £17.99. Look at that, £7. £7. But if I said to you, this is not all you're going to get, you're going to get all of this as well. Now, these are your pre-printed sentiments and quotes. Look at all this here. Now, you're going to get 3 of each, and it's just a whole bunch of pre-printed look at this, pre-printed sentiments, all in different colour grades, all different types of sentiments, in with this stamp. 3 sets of each. I know. No. So let's have a look at some of the sentiment. I mean, if you've not got anyone to share these with, probably don't buy it, but I mean, come on. So let's have a look. Go the extra mile, it's never crowded. No rain, no flowers. It's not now, when? If not now, when? Strive for progress, not perfection. And you're going to get all these in my hand. 3 of each. Make your own magic. Gratitude. She continued to dream. Today is a great day to start. And then on this one, we've got courage, admire, believe, compassion, honour, fearless, determination, faithful, clarity. And on here we have a friendly hello from me to you. Just thinking about you, I wanted to say hi. Just wanted to send some happy thoughts your way. Some more individual words. Faith, dazzling, remarkable, embrace, adorable, friendship, majestic, gorgeous. And then you've got some quotes. Truth, the truth or actual state of matter, conformity with fact or reality, and it sort of like describes the words for your spirit, the vital principle in humans, animating the body, or meditating between body and soul. There's just so much, well, peace, create, delight. Then we've got journal, wonder, treasure, collect, hopeful, artistic, dreamer. You were born an original, don't die a copy. Question, what is the weight of the card blanks? Let's have a look. I think they're 250. Just 1 second. So if you buy this one, a 7, you get all of these pre-printed sentiments. So if you need hands-on sentiments quite quickly, you just pop them in your guillotine and trim them down. I think they're 250. 300. They're heavy. They're good quality. They have to be. Oh, thanks, Michaela. Michaela bet me to it. 300. She's right. Correct him all. So that's the end of the show. So that are all the steals for our Deal Hunter show today. Now, if you added something in your basket over there and checked it out, and you've seen something over here, Becky's not dispatching today anyway. She gives you the opportunity to continue to add to your basket, but orders will start to go tomorrow as well. So I hope they'll save you. I hope there's something for you all. I hope you found something. If you haven't, because I know most of you have it all, then you can shop on our regular days as well. So tomorrow I am live on Create and Craft. You see, I've been finely tuned with that Create and Craft family. I'm joining the Ideal World family. So I'm on Ideal World tomorrow with Yanis at 12 o'clock. I'm going to be driving in a matter of moments down to London, and in the hope that I can deliver a successful show and show them that us crafters are made of what we say we're made of, which is, what are we made of, guys? What are we made of? Creativity, inspiration, love. Anything else? Does anybody else want to add to? I could go on. Humility, kindness, caring. The list goes on and on and on. We're made of the good stuff. We really are. As Tim would say, we are made from a nice piece of cut cloth. Nice fabric. We're made of great fabric. So whatever you're doing, enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you all tomorrow at 12. And I'm going to hopefully try and get some videos in, show you behind the scenes, the set and everything like that. And then I'll travel back on the Wednesday and be back in time for our Friday one-day special. So have a great day. I will drive safely, I promise. I'll see you all later, guys. Take care. Bye.